What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what is up? My name is Tatianna Anesa. I have had a day when it comes to video. So this morning I woke up and I tried to film a video on a product we're going to talk about in today's video, two products specifically. And when I tell you that was probably like the worst outcome ever, like I of course will include clips from this morning's video for you guys so you guys could see, but child, I was like, I cannot post this video. I cannot do it. So how can I incorporate what happened this morning in a video? You guys already know by the title, I'm gonna be ranking all of the Jaclyn Cosmetics products that I own, which is just about literally everything. I'm gonna be ranking them, sharing you guys my least favorite to my most favorite and why. So it's kind of like a little review on Jaclyn Cosmetics, if I'm being completely honest. But this video, it needs to happen because I have some thoughts on some of these products. If you guys are interested in trying out Jaclyn Cosmetics, but you just didn't know what to get and what's good, where to start, if you're, if you just want to know my thoughts on certain products from the brand, this is the perfect video for you guys to be watching. So let's get into it. We are literally going to just start off with my least favorite products from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I am not going to say numbers in this video because I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose track. Let's go ahead and get started with my least favorite product from Jaclyn Cosmetics. And this one was an immediate not my favorite at all. The Jaclyn Cosmetics concealer is my least favorite product I've tried from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I literally... Y'all, I tried this morning for the first time. You guys see me review products all the time on my channel. All the time. And whenever I try a product, I can immediately fall in love with the product just from how it applies. But if it's a constant struggle throughout the entire application of it, I'm like, okay, this is too much. This is absolutely too much. This is probably one of the hardest concealers I've ever had to work with. And that is horrible because I really had high hopes for this concealer. I have loved a lot of Jaclyn Cosmetics products. Like literally, I love just about everything she's come out with. But this concealer was just a huge no for me. Shall we roll the clip? So this is the concealer all blended out. Okay. I don't know. Right now, I'm not really liking how my face looks too much. Kind of settling into my fine lines though. I will say that is settling into my fine lines under my eyes. You probably cannot see that, but I can. Oh my god, what the heck. So do you guys see like where I put the concealer? It kind of is like giving like a, do you guys see that like little line between the two right there? I do not. As you guys can see, it was a complete mess. When I use this, I'm so disappointed in this concealer because I really wanted to love it. I really did. But this just ended up being my least favorite product I've tried from her brand. And that really sucks because her launches have really been really good. My next least favorite product from Jaclyn Cosmetics is her under eye setting powder. Y'all, I also used this morning, and putting my two least favorite products from Jaclyn together at the same time was just also another huge no. This setting powder, I didn't really like it from the start. I had a lighter shade when I first reviewed this powder, and then I ended up getting a deeper shade, which is Brightening Apricot. I think this is the deepest one, and this powder is just really chunky. I feel like it emphasizes texture. It does not smooth out my under eyes. This powder is just so hard to work with. It's super thick, super pigmented as well. I feel like powders shouldn't have so much pigment in them, if that makes sense. This shade itself is already really like, it's just not a translucent brightening shade. It's just like literally this color powder that you put on your face will stay on your face. If you want your face to have this color powder on it, if you want to physically see this color powder on your face, I would not recommend the brightening powder. I just was so disappointed in this. I really wanted to love it, especially because one of her powders is like at the very tip top of my favorites. So I used it again today. I just was so disappointed in this. It just confirmed my dislike of this powder when I use it again today. All right, so the next product in the ranking is this product right here. So this is from Jaclyn's blush collection. This is the lip cushion. So I have the shade Lip Locked. I did declutter the other shade I had, but I will say it smells so good. This just isn't my cup of tea. This is one of those like bouncy cloud kind of formulas. Ooh, this would be a really pretty blush shade. But this is one of those like bouncy cloud kind of shades where you don't really feel it. It feels like a mousse on the lips. I don't like this because I find these kind of formulas to be really drying. I also don't think that I gravitated to this because of the shades. Now, if she came out with this formula and maybe some nudes, then maybe it might be different. But I really wasn't a fan of the shade, and it almost kind of looks like nothing when I put it on the lips. I wasn't really getting that effect that I thought I was gonna get. So from all of her other lip formulas, that one's my least favorite one. Next product that's in the bottom is this product right here, which is what I tried today. Now, it's super, super hard to really rank this one, but I'm just gonna put it here because the shade that I got was Tan Deep. The model that was wearing the shade looked like we were close in skin tone. This morning was just not a good video. It was not. Like my time trying this wasn't good. I really liked how it blurred. I am obsessed. I did like the finish that it gave me, but I will say this is also here because of the shade range. I do think 12 shades is not enough for a skin tint because after trying Tan Deep and seeing how that looked on me, it was like, whoa, this is like, looks like it could be really, really like light, like a very light shade considered light. Next shade up is a lot deeper than my skin tone. This jumps between the shades are a little bit off to me. I am gonna go ahead and roll a clip of my experience trying this out and how it looked. This shade looks super light. We're just gonna, gosh, oh my God, this shade is so light. Oh my God, no, why is it so light? Oh my God, no. Okay, first of all, I will say that this does blur out my skin. Like I'm gonna give it that. Oh, it smells really good. Like this shade, I feel like it just turned ashy on me. But yeah, so that's why I'm ranking this where it is. Next product I am going to be ranking right here. Might come to a surprise for you guys, but it's the Jaclyn Cosmetics Cream Blush Sticks. So I do have two shades of this. The shade that I use the most is Royal Flush. Now this is supposed to be a cream to powder formula, but I did use this today on top of powder and it kind of picked up my foundation a little bit on this side of my face. So that was one thing. Usually I use this under powder, but today I wanted to do something different because it is a cream to powder finish. This shade looks like the shade of this, which is so pretty. I really like the shade for the spring/summertime. It is a shade that I'm wearing today, layered with a ton of other blush. All right, so this next product is ranked here because this is a product that came out a while ago from Jaclyn, but it is one of the products I don't use the most of, but when I do, let me just tell you, it just really does make my makeup look really good. It just adds that nice extra glow to the skin. And that is her Mood Light powders. Now, if you've never tried this, I do recommend having a product like this in your collection. It's not so much a highlighter, but it is a highlighter that is not intense. It's like a subtle highlight that gives you a lit from within kind of glow. My favorite shade is the shade Brilliant and the shade Feelin' It. I am wearing the shade Feelin' It today. This is in her OG like holiday packaging when she first released this formula. Next product in the ranking are these right here. These are Jaclyn's liquid lipsticks. Now, I like these liquid lipsticks. They're really good. They do last a very long time. I will say they can be on the more drier side, but I just know to moisturize my lips before I go in with these. So this is the shade Feisty. Then we have this one. This one is the shade Be Bold. This is the shade Gratitude, which is really pretty, super light, but it's a really, really pretty shade to pop in the center. So the next product in my ranking is the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighters. So these are honestly really beautiful. They can be super, super blinding. If you love that more like blinding highlight, these are beautiful. I'm wearing it today along with other highlighters from Jaclyn. But I ranked this one where I did because I don't reach for it that much. Because Jaclyn has like, how many highlighter formulas? 1, 2, 3. She has 3 highlighter formulas so far. Well, 4 if you count the liquid one, but 3 like powder highlighters. Reach for the other 2 more than this one, but you will see where those are ranked in my ranking. This is my favorite shade though from her highlighters. It's the shade Mesmerize. I love it because it has a little bit of like pink in it. I just think it looks so beautiful, like mixed in with any color blush. It's absolutely stunning. So the next product in the ranking is these right here. These are Jaclyn's blush and bronzing duos. Now let me tell you guys, this launch surprised the mess out of me. This is probably one of my favorite Jaclyn Cosmetic launches. I honestly wish that she would come out with single powder blushes like this and single bronzer blushes like this, because girl, these are so good. I'm wearing it today. I'm actually wearing both today. I love this. So the first one I have is the Be Rouge and Espresso Shot. This one is the deepest one in the collection. And then the other one I have is Cocoa Rich and Hot Lava. This one is the second to last one. I love this one. I love both. I love traveling with these as well. They're really, really beautiful, super, super luxe feeling. This really set the bar for Jaclyn's launches, and I was very impressed with this launch. The 8th product I'm gonna rank is her loose highlighters. Now I have literally all of her loose highlighters. These are so beautiful. I'm wearing one on my nose. It's super, super intense. My favorite shade of her loose highlighters is the shade Bomb. It is like the most prettiest gold shade. I love these loose highlighters because they just melt into the skin. Look at how blinding these are. So, so, so pretty. I don't usually wear loose highlighters. I just find them really inconvenient. I'd reach for a pressed highlighter more than a loose one, but these hit different. So the 7th place product from Jaclyn goes to the Putty highlighters. Now this was so hard, you guys, because she has so many highlighters, but I do think that the Putty highlighter formula is my favorite highlighter formula from Jaclyn. I know this is probably like an unpopular opinion, but I love these. This kind of reminds me of the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow highlighters. Honestly, it really does remind me of that. This shade that I have right here is Sun Lover. I have 2 shades. Sun Lover is gorgeous. This is the shade I put down first. This one is ranked just a little bit higher than the other 2 highlighters, but I really want to see more of this formula. We probably won't see it because this was like limited edition in her summer collection, but I really do enjoy this formula a lot, and the packaging is also really, really gorgeous as well. The 6th place product goes to a product that I'm wearing on my eyes today. You guys have seen me talk about this product quite a lot in a lot of my videos. It's the Jaclyn eye glazings. I never know the name of these. These are the shimmer top coats. Wow, I was a little bit off. I have all 6 shades, and I literally, whenever I just want that beautiful, shimmery, intense kind of look, I just pull one of these. These literally take your looks to be so gorgeous, and it just gives your eyes this gorgeous, gorgeous wet look. These really surprised me a lot, and I'm so happy that I have them in my collection because they are so good. So the 5th product is Jaclyn's lip liners. These last a really, really long time. I'm wearing it right now. My favorite shade is Bold Brew, and I love it. It lasts a really long time. It's super pigmented. Highly, highly recommend these. So my 4th place product goes to this right here. It's Jaclyn's lip oils. Now this is another product I have backups of because I love these so much. These are so moisturizing and nourishing on the lips, but not only that, I feel like they give you the look of a gloss. That's why I love them. You guys know I'm a gloss girl at heart. I love gloss. I've been trying to branch out to more lipsticks lately and not so much gloss because I wear gloss all of the time, but these hit so different. I love this with the lip liner. Like, these are so good. These are literally my favorite lip oils in my collection. The clear one is the one I use the most. I'm like halfway done with the clear, but don't worry, your girl got backups. But I love these. If you are looking for a good lip oil, check these out. I think Morphe's site actually still has these in stock. Run, don't walk. The 3rd place product, you probably already know what it is, but it's the Rouge Romance Blush Palette. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. When I tell you guys, this formula on this blush palette is, oh, it is beautiful. This is one of my favorite collections from Jaclyn. A whole collection of blush just really took the cake for me. It probably was one of my favorite collections last year in 2021. But this blush palette is so pretty. My favorite shade in this palette is the shade Tempting. It's the one I'm wearing on my cheeks today, layered with so many other blushes. But I just love that these blushes give like that baby doll kind of look. I am so obsessed with this. I highly recommend her blush palettes. If not anything else, these are a must-have. Heater just cut on, so if you guys could hear that, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but I'm almost done and I don't want to have to wait to film this. So the second place product goes to the loose blushes from Jaclyn. Of course, you guys already knew blushes were going to be in my top 5 products. But when I tell you guys, these are one of my favorite blush formulas in my collection. Jaclyn really killed it with this blush collection. Like, she really did. This is not an ideal blush. It's a loose blush. It's kind of crazy how I don't really prefer loose highlighters because it's inconvenient. I'd prefer a pressed. But believe it or not, these can be so intense or really subtle. I feel like if you put on cream blush or any like powder blush and then you finish your makeup, but then you're like, where did my blush go? You can literally put this on and it'll help to intensify that blush you had on. Like, I love the look of these powder blushes. I have all 4. I use all 4. They are so beautiful. Today I'm wearing Love Language. Love Language and LOML are my 2 favorite shades. Highly recommend these. They're so fun and really unique to my collection. And then the #1 spot from Jaclyn goes to this product, which I guess you guys already know about because I literally find every reason to talk about it. It is her Under Eye Setting Palette. I did not know how much of a staple this product was going to be in my collection. When I tell you guys I use this every single day, this just makes my under eyes so freaking smooth. It is crazy. This literally does everything that I need. If I bring my blush up too high, all I need to do is go in with this powder and under the eyes, and it helps to smooth and get rid of that like harshness under the eyes. It just helps to blend the blush into my skin. It's so beautiful. If Jaclyn does not come out with singles of this, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, I need this in singles. I need a bigger pan, first of all, because I feel like if I just hit pan on this and I finish this up, I'm gonna buy another palette, even though I didn't even really touch the other shades. I literally only use Apricot. I try to go into the other shades sometimes, but Apricot is the shade that I constantly go into. It is my everything. It is a staple. This comes with me everywhere. That's what makes my under eyes so smooth. That completes my rankings of the Jaclyn Cosmetic products. I hope this video was helpful in like making a decision on if there are certain products you want to try, or you know, what shade you want to get and things like that. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.